easier we can feel more free, because it's the small things that end up breaking relationships or making relationships. It's the small things that lead to the completion of the project or its utter destruction. It's the consistency of showing up, the consistency of our relationships, the consistency of our results that allow us to feel free, because freedom comes when we know we're supported and we can make changes to our lives. So we can control how gracious we are this week, and it's a great time to be talking about that since it's Thanksgiving week here in the United States, the kind of traditional holiday for giving thanks and a lot of other things. But the idea that noticing the things that help us feel alive, help us feel optimistic, to help us drive us to go after our better future is a great time to really do that now with everything going on. So if you are feeling connected to the people around you, you feel like you're connected to the things that you do, to your mission, that you're doing great, keep going. You're probably someone that is very good at acknowledging the people around you, the things that are going great for you, the successes that you have in life, and that builds a really great mindset in psychology. So keep going, guys. You guys got this. If you don't, and you feel maybe lonely or hopeless or aimless or anxious, then it might be time to give more appreciation, because that is something you can control. You can't control the job market. You can't control the economy, the political outlook. You can't control the pandemic, but you can control your attention and noticing the good around you and the good that people are doing for you. So if you are in that boat, I got a couple of tips for you. As a high performance coach, I constantly help people with this. And I just want to let you guys know too that every Friday, including this Friday, I go on live to do a quick coaching session live on Instagram. If you're watching me there, which is the camera over here, YouTube and Facebook over here, make sure you go follow at Coach Sean Butner with underscores in between it. Or you can go to seanbutner.com/ask to ask a question that I'll either answer. If you just don't want to be live, you can just submit it. That's totally cool. There, or direct message me. But okay, all those things, go to seanbutner.com/ask is probably the best way to ask a question and get it answered live on Instagram and here on Fridays. So go make sure you check that out. So now, I'm not sure if you've ever felt kind of aimless or out there, but I remember earlier on in my career when I worked at Walmart that I felt like there was something more that I could be doing. I felt burnt out. I felt like it didn't matter what I did, I couldn't change the trajectory of my life. And you kind of go inside, it felt very lonely, and that's probably the best way to describe it, was lonely. Relationships were kind of tough. And everything changed for me when I started just giving people that I worked with all the time little notes with smiley faces on it, or sending out emails when people would do cool things or things that might be taken for granted, like, oh, this is part of my job, but like, hey, you helped me get this thing figured out so my project can move forward, and that there's value in that, and thank you, I see that what you're doing. And the more and more you can give that type of appreciation, or you see the janitor where you work and you thank them for all the extra work that they're doing, be sanitizing everything here in 2020, or for making your life easier so you don't have to deal with that, if we work in an office. There's so many opportunities to see people, to recognize them, and just cheer them on a little bit, right? And it doesn't, here's the thing, it doesn't take much on you to say, hey, I see you, hey, you're doing a good job, keep going, and I really, really am thankful and appreciate you for what you're doing. Like, being that direct with people consistently is kind of, again, you get that psychology of like, oh, I'm part of something. I exist in a system, in a community of people. And there's so much to be thankful for that you start to say, oh, there's good out in the world, right? So if you have over the news cycles last year, felt like there's not good out in the world. I promise you, it's in your community, it's with the people around you, and it's with noticing what all those people are doing, because that's what really matters day to day. That's what really is going to impact you. So make sure, you're telling the people you love that you love them every day, right? One thing. Tell all the people that that support you in some way or another, big or small, and more importantly, the small ways. Say that you appreciate them and see how your life changes. I think if you're going to make a change this week, this year, for the next year, it's to notice and appreciate everything around you. So keep saying that over and over and over again. So that's my cue to get off the video. Again, if you have a question on personal development, on high performance, on big tech, living in big corporations, operating in big corporations, that kind of stuff, and you're struggling, go to SeanButler.com/ask and submit your question, and I'll answer it on Friday and tag you in it if you give me your social media stuff. So that's it, guys. I will see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. We'll continue this conversation on Thanksgiving. On Thursday, I probably will not be doing the show. I'll probably still do it, actually. What am I saying? I'll do the show, but it'll be pretty quick since it's Thanksgiving, and I know a lot of us might not be able to physically be close to the people that we love and our friends and family, but we can still be connected, and I hope that you're thankful for that people are healthy, that people can still connect even if we can't be at the same table together. All right, guys, see you tomorrow. Take care, and